Verbal Riot.
So this next topic is wild for me, man, because this is a weird, ugly one. This one is like ooh, this is a weird one, y'all. Okay. Apparently they're developing this app, a dating app for Disney adults. If you guys don't know what Disney adults are, let me try to explain it to you. Uh these are people who go to Disneyland on a regular basis, right? Like they have season passes and shit. They have no kids. They have no kids. They just go to Disneyland a lot by themselves, and they buy the mouse ears and they do all that shit, without kids. Now, let me just say, I don't want to come off like a hypocrite, right? Because as someone who goes, as a grown ass man myself, who goes to 3 Comic Cons a year. Now I go because I'm on panels, and it's kind of like work for me, but I have a good time. But I get it. I go to Comic Con, so who am I to talk about people who go to Disneyland as adults, right? Here's the difference, though. The difference is Comic Con isn't really, it's not necessarily for kids. Like when I go to Comic Con, especially like San Diego and some of the other ones, like it's mostly adults there. Mostly. Every now and then I see kids. I don't even see how many kids at Comic Con, to be honest with you. Disneyland, though, that's a kid's joint. You know what I mean? That's where families go. That's where kids go. Like, and look, I'm not saying like going there as an adult once, maybe even twice a year. But these are people who go like weekly. Right. And so they're developing this dating app for those people to hook up at Disneyland. And again, this is one of those stories where I thought it was a joke, y'all. Like I was like, nah. But I came across this post, and here is the guy literally talking about.
Let people know your immediate Disney man.
Hold on a second. Yeah, here's the guy talking about the app.
Disney Magic isn't just for kids anymore. Now there's going to be a dating app for Disney adults. Yeah, some guy on TikTok says he's working on an app called Single Riders to help grown adults who are obsessed with Disney movies, theme parks, and overpriced food to find each other. But hey, good for them. I think it's a great idea. Let people know your immediate red flags right off the bat. And who knows, maybe you'll get a Disney date with a gal who has the username Haktua Matata. Disney Magic isn't just for kids anymore.
Haktua Matata. Okay. I didn't even hear that part. That's good. That's damn good. Bravo. Well done, sir. So Disney, if you guys have never seen a Disney adult, they're weird, man. Like they're fucking weird. Like I don't want to put them in the category of furries. Well, we're not going to talk about furries, man, but they they are close to that, if you get what I'm saying. Like they're weird people, man. So yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's great for anyone to be able to hook up, as long as you're 2 consenting adults. Hey, man, life is short. Do your thing. Right? Like I don't shame. And that's not true. I do. But who cares what I think? Right? Right? Who cares what I think? Do your thing. But I don't. This seems like it'll go in a bad place, right? And so there's this. And I thought it was really a joke, but apparently, and it's done by this company called Single Riders, right? Let me see. Yeah, so these are the people who are developing this app. Single Riders. I don't know what this is, but I guess they already have 4 people following. This is wild stuff, man. But if you guys want to get an idea of what a Disney adult looks like. So an example would be there's this weird, and you guys have probably seen the videos. There's this weird transgender dude. This guy cosplaying as a chick. He named Lily Tino, who goes to like these theme parks, right? He's a Disney adult, by the way. He goes to all the parks, and this guy is known. He built his brand on going to restaurants, and what he does is he harasses wait staff. He goes there with the purpose of being purposely misgendered, right? So he'll set up his camera and he'll just sit there and wait for them to call him sir, so that he can go off on a spiel and expose them, right? But he's doing this in the name of clicks, and he's doing this in the name of being an influencer, right? This is the weirdo I'm talking about. But by the way, this guy is also very known for going to the women's rooms in these places. And what he does is he goes to every single women's room and he takes pictures of himself there, but he also takes pictures of the women in there too. So he is a creep. He's a creep. I don't believe he's really even trans, right? I mean, but here's the thing. They've made it so where now you can't question if someone's trans or not. But here's a picture of him inside one of the ladies' rooms at one of the parks. And he wrote ranking every women's bathroom at Disney World, and he's going into all the bathrooms taking pictures of himself and the women in the room with him. He's a fucking pervert, basically, and they let him get away with this because, hey, if you say you're trans, you can get away with murder, right? But here is him in action, harassing wait staff.
That is fancy looking. Cool.
The bottom is from Thailand.
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
You see the mouse ears, right? Remember, I said he's a Disney adult, and you saw the mouse ears in the other picture, right?
Ma'am.
Yeah, my bad. And the middle one is from India. It's the papadom or the ginger pancetta.
Okay.
And the third is from Brazil. It's a cheese bread with the guava sauce.
Thank you. It just like totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower. Makes me want to immediately like leave. Because I no longer feel like safe here. It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much because my guard is up. We should be able to go places and not have to worry. I don't think I really want this bread tower, actually. I think I'd rather have the check if that's okay.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the training. We're supposed to say friend or just not use gender.
So by the way, he does this too. He does this where he takes a bite or a sip or something, and then he sends it back and says he was misgendered. And so what they end up doing is they end up comping this guy, so he gets free shit all the time.
Language. It's like a pretty big thing that Disney has done. Nothing was wrong with bread. I just don't want it anymore. Just because they apologize doesn't mean she doesn't feel sad or offended. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, do you accidentally ever hurt someone and say, I'm so sorry, it was an accident? Do you expect them to be like, oh, it was an accident? Of course, no problem whatsoever.
He's a freak. He's a freak. He's a pervert. And I really wish they would just, actually, from what I've heard, they have filed some charges. I heard that women are suing him because he took their picture in the bathroom, which is highly illegal. And the women's pictures that he took are going after him. So he's been very quiet on social media lately. Very quiet because I think he's scared and he knows he's in trouble now. These are Disney adults, right? Okay, but then we have the other end of the Disney adult. And a friend of mine, sorry about that, guys. My internet tripped for a minute. We've been having issues ever since this whole like tsunami thing and all that. So anyway, my friend Anna sent me this video. And again, staying on the theme of these Disney adults, this is the other extreme of this. Now, I couldn't believe this shit even existed when she showed me, right? Like, this is wild stuff I'm about to show you guys. So let me just play the video first. This is Instagram.
plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. And this might be one of our most controversial
Okay, really quickly. So these are plus size they park hoppers, right? They go from park to park, right? And their whole spiel, their whole thing is that they're influencers, and what they do is like they'll get on rides, right? Like they know that they're too big for, right? And the seat, the buckles won't even buckle on them, right? Just to show that, you know, if a fat person could ride these rides or not. But what they also do, and this is the crazier part, is they hit these buffets, right? And I just want to show you guys, like, I need to show you.
takes yet. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks. On this episode of If I Fits, I Sits, we had dinner at Beer Garden. This buffet includes several German-inspired dishes as well as a side of some lively polka. We loved the theming and atmosphere at this restaurant. The seating here consists of only tables and chairs without arms. The tables here have stadium seating, so everyone gets a great view of the show. But that does mean that some tables require you to go up or down a few stairs. If for any reason you're unable to
They're complaining about walking upstairs, folks. I'm talking like 3 or 4 steps, right? Not even like a flight.
to use the stairs, make sure you request a table on the main level. Before heading to the buffet, someone came over to discuss the allergy menu with Katie. They gave her a pamphlet letting her know which items on the buffet line were gluten-free. The buffet starts with a variety of different salads. Many salads. We really enjoyed all of the salads that we tried, but one of the standouts was the house salad with the honey mustard dressing. Ashley and I also really liked the potato and pasta salad. The potato salad really just had the perfect potato to egg ratio. Another standout were the pretzel rolls with the beer cheese soup. You really can't go wrong with a pretzel roll, and the beer cheese soup was perfect for dipping. Some of the main course options include the pork schnitzel, rotisserie chicken, various sausages, and more. I really liked the pork
Bro, this is crazy work, man.
schnitzel, but all in all, we weren't a big fan of most of the meats. They were unfortunately pretty salty, and there were a lot of flavors that we weren't a fan of. For sides, they offer roasted potatoes, potato pancakes,
Bro, look at the size of these plates, man.
green beans, and spetzel, which Ashley took thinking it was corn, but was pleasantly surprised. It tasted kind of like a buttered noodle. For sides, the standouts were the mac and cheese and spetzel. The mac and cheese was incredibly cheesy and had great flavor. There were many gluten-free options available, but Katie's favorite
Dude, these chicks went they went up and got like 6 plates, full plates of food at a buffet. They literally just stepped up with a fork and a knife, and that was it. Right? Again, Disney adults here, right? They put away, dude, I think they cleaned out that buffet. I think they cleaned them out. This is crazy work, man. Like, but again, these are the people, these are the Disney adults, right? Like, did you, I'm like flabbergasted here. Like, there were like 6 or 7 plates, full plates of food, man. And I didn't even show you guys the dessert they did after this. So they even had dessert after. Like 2 plates of dessert. And then they complain that they don't fit on the rides. Right? Like this is an app. This is a dating app for these people. I mean, good for them. Good for them. If they could find somebody that is into them and that will eat with them and devour a buffet together, I'm all for love, man. I'm a romantic. So, wow, bruh. Like, that is nasty work, man. I'm sitting here I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can never eat that much food. Like, look, look, we all have our issues. We all have our vices, right? Like for me, for those who know me, you know, I'll admit I'm a fan of the leaf, right? Like I got my own vices and things, but this is wild work, man. But good for them. If there's an app that will find a mate that'll do all this shit with them and be fat with them, or hell, you know, they might even find a chubby chaser, man. You know, chubby chasers are skinny dudes who go after big women. So I mean, they might even find one of those kind of guys. You know, so You know, there's somebody for everybody, right? There's somebody for everybody. Anyway, oh man, that was an experience, man.